Hello everyone, Don with Resolute Outdoors here. I want to continue my series on traditional style or Swiss Army style pocket knives. I'm going to go over today how to make a spiral shaped lanyard like this one here. I know there's a lot of videos on lanyards out there on YouTube, but I haven't seen any ones that kind of have this spiral design. And I kind of like this. I think it feels good in the hands, and it gives you a lot of purchase when you try to grab this out of your pocket or wherever you're having it stored. So don't need a lot of things for this. All you need is obviously a knife or a lanyard, and you could do this not always on a knife either. You could use on anything that you want to have a lanyard on, but I'm going to use a pocket knife here because it's in the traditional pocket knife series. You're going to need 2 pieces of paracord. I'd probably say start about 18 inches or so, 2 of them. You'd rather go a little bit longer than too short. You're going to need a lighter, and you're going to need some twine. So what we'll start out is we will fish both of these strings through here, and we'll get them to they're about even. So then you have 2 strings coming here, and they make 4 coming out total. So what I'll do is, and you don't have to necessarily do this, you could pick any 2, but I like to pick 1 from each as like your center line. So I'll pick this one here on the front right or left, and then this one on the back right. And these 2 will be like the 2 in the center. So I'm getting 1 from each string here. And then we're going to start braiding. So what we'll do is we'll take the right one on the right side, and we're going to braid them around these 2 that we designated as our center line here. We're going to take and put the right one behind the center line, the left one over the center line, and then we'll push that tail, the right one, through the loop on the left side, and then push the left one through the tail on the left one through the hole on the right side. And then we will pull this tight. And the tighter you pull this, the tighter your spiral will be. We're going to pull these pretty tight. And then we'll just keep working that down. Keep doing the same pattern. So the same side behind. So the right one goes behind, the left one goes over. Because if you switch it, instead of making a spiral, you're just going to make a straight kind of flat braid down, which isn't terrible. But if you were intending to make a spiral, it would be unfortunate. Make sure you pull these as tight as you can, because you want to have a nice tight spiral. So I'll keep working this down here, behind, over, loop through, pull tight. So you kind of see we're starting to get our turn there. We're making our turn. Keep going here. I'll do one more, and then I'll hop off the camera and I'll finish this. I'll finish this braiding down, and then I'll show you how we're gonna finish this. So put another one in there. So we're starting to get our spiral pattern there. So let me hop off here. I'll finish this braid down, and then I'll show you how to finish this. All right, so there it is, all braided up. If you want it to be a little bit longer, I made it a little bit longer on this one. If you want it a little bit longer, go more than 18 inches. You can make it as long or as short as you can, or as you desire, obviously. So how we're gonna finish this is we are going to take our twine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put all 4 of these together in a bunch, and we're going to tie the twine around them. We're going to tie that up as tight as we can on 4 of these. Tight, nice and tight. Sorry, I'm moving all around here. Tight as you can. Double it over. Okay. So now all 4 of these strings are tied together here. So what we'll do is take a pair of scissors here, which I'm going to grab. Sorry about that. We've got a pair of scissors here. You can use a knife too, but scissors work better. These are Ernest Wright scissors. I did a video on these a while back. These are some of the best scissors out there. So I could definitely get these and take a look at them. But just take and cut them about, I'd say maybe about ½ inch or so from where your twine is. See how nice this cut. Try to keep this as even as possible. Get all this extra off if you can. Just make our next step harder. All right. So all 4 of these are bundled together. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fuse these together. So I will take a lighter here and I'll show you. Be careful, I burned myself last time I did this. And just start melting all these together here. And what we're doing is, as you can see here, we're melting the plastic, and then these will melt together. When you fuse rope like this, you typically fuse it so you don't untwine or come apart like you see those ones in the back. Obviously, have come apart. And us cutting it, this is to stop that. But in this case, we're using it to actually bond all 4 of these together here. This was a good technique to kind of put these together here so there's actually no knot at the end. Grab another layer. Maybe we'll just wait for that to cool there. And then it should be kind of a nice cohesive bundle like this. One thing to keep in mind when you fuse stuff like this is to not burn yourself, obviously. But to make sure you melt it enough so you're not actually, to make sure you're actually getting these things together here. So. Still hot, but warm or cold enough there to touch it. I will undo this twine. There you go. That's it. And this kind of looks kind of like, pushed out there a little bit, and it kind of is, but it will wear in and it will kind of it won't be quite as noticeable. These will kind of stretch out a little bit. Your braids will kind of fill up the space then that you have left over down those 4 center lines. So this will kind of spread out here a little bit as you carry it a little bit more. So there you go. There you have it though. That's the easy, simple spiral lanyard on your knife. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is Dawn with Resolute Outdoors. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you.